This poem is called Something Out of Nothing. 90 pounds wet is what my mother is. 5'2", eyes of blue, biceps made of stone, muscle and sinew and bone, which looks like almost nothing. The space that she takes up while she is alive will be nothing compared to the space that will be left behind when she is gone. She can't get enough oxygen. The air is fighting voraciously for space in her emphysema-scarred lungs, just as the air will vacuously leave mine when she is gone. She doesn't have enough estrogen to hold the woman that she is within her skin. Her energy, always emanating creativity, asserting a lifetime of maternity. She doesn't have enough teeth anymore to fill her empty to the core. She lacks the nourishment to soothe the ailments that hold her body at 90 pounds wet. She was not taught to think of herself as enough. Grew up with almost nothing. She had a father, but he wasn't there enough, so she was her own. Protecting herself, 90 pounds wet, she wasn't scared of nothing, standing up to any kind of threat, fighting as fiercely as the air in her lungs with anyone who dared come between she and her 6 brothers and sisters. She had a mother, but she wasn't there enough, so she was her own, cooking and cleaning for her siblings and in turn learning to do nothing for herself. Then she grew up and finally had enough. Left the nothing, made a family, built a home, 5'2", eyes of blue, and biceps made of stone, muscle and sinew and bone. Made something out of nothing. As a mother, she was always making something, growing something, baking something, painting something, crocheting something, sculpting something, singing something, smoking something. She has made herself into so many somethings. I'm so tired of people telling each other that they are nothing, when we are all so much more than even just one thing. We have 10 fingers and we claw at each other because we are told from the beginning that we ain't worth nothing. We have 10 toes and we run from each other because we couldn't possibly believe that we might mean more to each other than nothing. We have eyes that can see, but our minds have been filled with visions of nothing. And we have ears that can hear, but efforts made to soften the tone of our own voice are next to nothing. We have hearts that constantly bench press the multiplied weight of all these piles of nothing, because our brains are jonesing on the lie that is lack, on the lie that is limitation, all the while forgetting that even when we feel like we are only 90 pounds wet, and our nothing says it's too late, because we have run ourselves into the ground for all of our lives, we still have a choice. Every single numbered, borrowed gift of a day that we wake up with another chance to breathe is another chance to make a choice. We can stop listening to the gut-wrenching, self-shattering, teeth-grinding, mind-altering screams of nothing and choose instead to fill the space within our lungs, our homes, our jobs, our hearts, within our minds, our children's minds, our friends' minds, within our parents' minds, our lovers' minds, complete strangers' minds, with all the somethings that we can muster, and we must, for it is time to make something out of all this nothing.